I'm Jason.
I'm Todd.
This is our little child Ziggy. Say hello, Ziggy.
Hi, Ziggy.
And we're the Glamping Guys. Hey everybody! Guess what time it is? It's time for another episode of Jason's Cocktail Hour. And Ziggy wanted to say hi. Ziggy says hi to all you happy glampers out there in the YouTube world. So anyway, today we are gonna make one of my favorite drink recipes. So I'm gonna put Ziggy down. And for all of you guys out there, don't worry, I am going to wash my hands. So I'm sure some of you guys who have seen our other cocktail recipe videos, usually we do it in Wally, but today we're in the kitchen. Because with this amazing margarita drink that I make, just like a good homemade soup, if you let it sit overnight, it tastes so much better the next day. So we always make this the day before we go glamping so all the flavors can permeate, and then we have some glamtastic, amazing margaritas to drink on our glamping adventures. So I'm sure some of you have noticed too, I'm kind of dressed up a little fancy for you guys. I've got this fancy shirt that I'm wearing on the top, but on the bottom, I've got my camping shorts on. So we always have to dress for the occasion, right guys? So I think with that said, we're gonna get started. Okay, so I'm gonna show the ingredients that we use for Jason's Sweet and Orangey Margaritas, because you guys know we like it sweet. So the first ingredient is going to be orange flavored liqueur, triple sec. You want tequila, any brand of your choice. We just get what's on sale. You want a small bottle of orange juice with pulp, because when you're drinking the margarita, those little pieces of pulp just give you that wonderful Florida sunshine, goodness, bursting, pop rock mouthy flavor. I don't know, I'm just kind of making this up for you guys as I go along. So anyway, and then the last ingredient is going to be sour mix. And again, sour mix of your choice. So we're also going to use some fresh fruit. Of course, any really good margarita is going to be even better if you use it with some fresh limes. And we also use 1 orange. So with the limes, you're going to need 6 limes. You want to take 3 of the limes and just cut them in half. You're going to squeeze those 3 halves of lime into a 4-quart, I know I shouldn't say this because it sounds like more, a 1-gallon pitcher, which is 4 quarts. So you want to take the first 3 limes, cut them in half, and just squeeze them into the pitcher. And then what you're going to do is just discard those. All you want is just the juice. So now to get that really nice flavorful margarita, the other 3 limes you're going to cut into smaller pieces, wedges, quarter size, whatever it is. And you're going to squeeze all of those as well into the 1-gallon pitcher. And you're going to leave these in because they're going to sit and mingle with all of the other wonderful flavors and just give this margarita such a sweet, limey, and orangey flavor. So then with your orange, you only need 1. So kind of the same thing, just cut the orange in half, squeeze 1/2 of it into your 1-gallon pitcher, and then take the other half and cut it in 2 pieces, and then squeeze those other 2 pieces as well into the pitcher. but then you're gonna leave those in. So now you're gonna get some of that really good fresh orange flavor as it sits and permeates throughout the evening. So then after that, to make it a little bit more sweet, you want to add a half a cup of sugar. Now, for all of you people out there maybe thinking, wow, they do like their margaritas sweet and orangey. Yes, we do. We have major sweet tooths. So for all of you who want this to not be as sweet, don't use as much sugar or none at all, but we use a half a cup. So now the fun part. We're gonna add the liquor. So I'm just gonna come up to the camera a little bit and let you peek into here so you can kind of see what's going on. And of course, I want to give a shout out to my husband Todd, who I love so, so much. And he's behind the camera, so did you want to say hi, Todd?
Hi everybody, hey you glampers out there, I can't wait to have these margaritas.
I know, me too. These margaritas are so good. Oh, and we love to do themes when we go camping. So, you know, in prior videos I talked about how we prepare a lot of our food in advance because we have such a teeny tiny little fridge. We like to do themes. So to go along with our margaritas, we're going to be doing veggie fajitas. And they are so, so good and so simple. So for any of you out there who are trying to reduce your meat consumption, just cut out the meat, put in extra vegetables, and just throw them in some tortillas, and they are really good. So on this glamping trip, we're gonna do fajitas and margaritas. And I'm also making some homemade guacamole, but I'm not gonna be doing a video about that, but I just thought it'd be fun to kind of tell you guys a little bit what we're gonna be doing for this upcoming glamping trip. So I'm gonna come up a little closer so you can look inside. So you can see it's 3 cut up pieces of lime, squeezed and left in the pitcher, and then a whole orange, half of it squeezed in, thrown away, then the other 2 pieces squeezed and put into the pitcher. So it's almost kind of like a margarita sangria, if you will. And putting this fruit really gives it such a good flavor. I guarantee you, you guys are going to love this. Okay, so guess what time it is? Time for the alcohol. So with the triple sec, you're going to use 1 cup of triple sec. Actually, you know what? There's just a little bit left in here, and I'm kind of quoting, maybe not in such a good way, Julia Child, but whenever she uses recipes, I love Julia Child. She was such an amazing cook and fun to watch. But I think she would always, when she would add wine, she'd always like just add a little bit more than what the recipe called for. So you know what, there's just a little bit left. So what the hell, guys? Let's just throw it all in there. But normally you just want to use a cup. And I don't want you guys to think like we're alcoholics or anything, because we're really not. But we just have such a good time when we go glamping that, you know, we like to make it a little more fun with a little bit of day drinking. And I'm sure a lot of you full-timers out there, or like us, part-time glampers, I'm sure, you know, when you're just enjoying the surroundings and your wonderful glamp site, that, you know, a nice beer or a really nice cocktail makes everything so much better in the evenings, during the day, or whenever you decide you want to have a cocktail. So then, the next ingredient we're going to add is tequila. Now, I don't even measure the tequila because we use a 1-gallon pitcher. I just look at this as if it was a very large glass. So for us, we like our drinks a little on the stiff side, if you will. So we usually fill it up just a little bit below the halfway mark, and then top it off with mixer. So I'm just gonna open up the tequila. And just keep pouring and pouring and pouring. Now while I'm pouring, some of you might want to know, okay, why didn't you just use all of the 6 limes? Or why didn't you use the whole orange? Well, the reason being that I don't want to fill this whole 1-gallon pitcher up with just fruit, because then there won't be as much room for alcohol. So, excuse me, so I only just use some of the fruit, but all of the juice. Okay, so you can see this is getting up there about halfway. And the great thing with this drink, because you're putting a little bit of sugar to give it a little extra sweetness, you're adding the fresh orange and you're adding the fresh lime. It really hides that alcohol flavor. You don't really even taste the tequila. I promise you, it's a really good drink, but it doesn't taste strong, even though it is very strong. So then what you want to do to kind of mix up the sugar and dissolve it a little bit, just mix up the fruit with the alcohol. Once you mix this up, now you're going to add the entire small container of orange juice. Let's see here, it's 12 ounces. Give it a good shake. And then just pour it in. So between the really good fresh orange juice with all the pulp, and then the fresh pulp from the fresh oranges, and the orange peel itself, that's going to soak and permeate through the entire pitcher of margaritas and just give it a really great flavor. And you don't even have to stir it or anything throughout the evening when you're letting it chill. Or for you guys who want to make this like for a party, I would recommend that you do this in the morning and just let it chill and sit in the fridge all day until your friends come over for margaritas. So then, sweet and sour mix. This is the last ingredient that you're going to add. And you're just going to fill this all the way up to the top. Look at that. And usually 1.75 liter bottle is plenty. Because we added a little extra alcohol this time. There's a little bit left over, but usually I can empty this whole bottle into this pitcher and it fills up to that perfect top level. So then you just want to give it all just a nice good stir. Make sure you get everything kind of flowing throughout the mix and through the alcohol and just through all the goodness. Make sure you get the sugar dissolved, and we're done. There's just a little bit of prep work at the beginning, but it's a very easy recipe and it tastes really, really good. One little tip I wanted to give you guys, because we're also going to be driving with this in the fridge, a little trick that I do is I cover the entire top of the pitcher with saran wrap. And then I put a rubber band around it, so when we're kind of like hitting bumps and rocking back and forth and this is sloshing around, that saran wrap keeps it completely contained. And this pitcher sits perfectly between the two shelves in our RV refrigerator, so it keeps it braced in there nice and tight, so we don't have to worry about it tipping over or anything like that. So I think it's time that we do a little bit of margarita magic and transport ourselves to our glamp site so we can give these sweet and orangey margaritas a taste. Oh my God, these margaritas are magical. Oh my God, we're in Wally at our glamp site. They truly are magical margaritas. Wow, these are so amazing. I hope you guys make this recipe. You're going to enjoy it so much. I'm gonna put my margarita down for a minute. So, I usually will list the ingredients, but because I was very detailed in the video this time, it's just quite a few ingredients, and I don't think there's gonna be room on the screen, to be perfectly honest. So, anyway, you guys know we just kind of go with the flow and kind of evolve as we're doing this channel. We're just basically having a lot of fun. So, since I have a little bit more time, since I'm not showing off the ingredients, I just wanted to give all of our subs a very, very special shout out. We're doing this because glamping is our passion, it's our love, and we thought it would just be fun to share our glamp ventures, if you will, glampa ventures, however you want to call it. We just thought it'd be fun to share them with all of you. So for the subs that we have now, a lot of you have actually been following us from the very beginning, and I even wanted to give you guys even a more special shout out and give you hugs and kisses, if you will. But we are just so humbled and we are so honored, and we love the comments that you guys are giving us, because you guys get us. You get our groovy, glammy, glamtastic vibe. You know, we're just having fun. We are just making it up as we go, but we're trying to provide like really fun and good quality content for you guys that's also entertaining. So for all of you commenters who comment and, you know, the little innuendos in your comments and all of that, we appreciate you guys getting our read between the lines humor. That really means a lot to us, knowing that you guys actually get us. So with that said, I'm gonna turn it over to Todd, because I'm sure he probably wants to tell all of you thank you as well.
I sure do. Guys, all of you out there who've been watching us from the beginning, the people who've just joined in, thank you for joining in this whole conversation that we're making. You know, we're having so much fun putting this together, and we're hoping that it shows, because we put so much love and positivity into this. So it's wonderful to see it coming back from you guys, and it really means the world to us. You can't even. Yes.
Feel the glamp. We feel it.
We are hugging you from afar.
Yes.
But anyway, that's all I gotta say. Thank you so much. Peace and love always.
Yes. With double rainbows. Okay, so with all of that said, I think we're gonna wrap up the video. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Jason's Cocktail Hour. And until next time, you guys have a fabulous day and stay tuned. Bye, guys.
Leave a comment to say hi. If you like us, please subscribe. And if you don't, our little fluffy dog will attack you.